Have a seat, beautiful.
Thank you. You're so kind.
All right. Ready?
Ready?
Good afternoon. It's Robert and Julia Miller with the J. Patel Group and Rethink Real Estate. Another exciting real estate update, episode number 26. Well, it's been quite a week.
It has. It's been a very busy week.
Yeah.
Very busy week. Which is good.
It's been a busy weekend. You've been working me like a rented mule.
No, I haven't. You've been running me like a rented something. I don't know.
I haven't seen you with a pickaxe back there, and
I had the bucket. I was doing the bucket and I was holding the pillar.
And they were hot because the metal was
Yeah,
hot.
I had to put gloves on.
Right.
We're putting together a gazebo for the backyard.
A gazebo that's going to go over the hot tub that's on back order for 4 to 6 weeks. So we're getting the area ready.
Hopefully not back order. Don't say back order. It's just
It
on
is back ordered 4 to 6 weeks.
I thought that was
That's back
typical.
ordered. Well, that article you're going to read is going to scare you.
Let's hope not.
All right. You got a joke today?
I do.
Okay. Go ahead for it.
If a woman says, first of all, during an argument, run away. Because she has prepared research, data, charts, and will destroy you.
I have no doubt about that. None whatsoever. You're living proof.
First
of
of
that.
all.
Yeah. You're living proof of that. A guy will try to wing it. That never goes well.
That never goes well, no.
Yeah.
A woman will call your bluff.
Okay. I got a couple jokes today.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't decide between the two, so I went ahead and wrote them down. Getting older is just one body part after another saying, ha ha, you think that's bad, watch this.
Isn't that the truth?
These are both old age jokes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. You can't truly refer to yourself as an adult until you catch yourself getting really angry when the grocery store changes their layout.
They wouldn't do that, would they?
Of that. I love Costco to death. Favorite go-to bulk purchase, quality purchase.
I don't love Costco to death.
Well, that's why
I don't go.
I go, but they change stuff around a lot.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
can't take that.
like,
It's
The pet food will go from one end of the store all the way over to where the household stuff used to be.
That's terrible. That's
like,
a terrible joke.
What?
Why do they do that?
Yeah. But
Oh.
anyway. Okay.
Yeah, that's terrible. You probably have those old age jokes because you were waiting for me in the MRI on my knee last night.
Yeah,
so.
I was looking at old timers. That's one of the Facebook groups I follow.
Yeah.
They have a lot of good ones.
Like
Oops,
my wife
gave
is
away
getting
my
old.
source. I shouldn't do that. All right, this week in history.
Yes.
2017, March 25th, Australians made a banana split more than 900 meters long. That's 3 football fields.
I love banana splits.
I do too, but that is a lot of bananas, a lot of ice cream, a lot of chocolate. Sprinkles.
And cherries.
They had to have a whole lot of Australians lined up.
Helping.
Like,
Sure.
Like everybody
Scoop,
must have
scoop.
had their
Every
gallon
scoop.
of ice cream and
Chocolate.
bananas, peeling the bananas.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You know. And then who ate that? I guess they had one big party.
Yeah.
Really quick, because it
They
would have
must
melted pretty quick from meter 1 to meter 900.
Especially in Australia because their weather is very hot and dry like ours. So, yeah.
Okay, enough about the Australian
Anyway.
banana split. 2007, the first forever stamp is unveiled March 26 by the U.S. Postal Service.
And I don't know about you, but I was under the weird impression that forever meant they weren't going to raise the rates anymore.
Right, that's the deal. You buy it once, and if you have one of these that you bought in 2007, if you can get it to come off the paper,
Right.
you can stick it on
can
an
still
envelope
use
right
it.
now,
No.
even if you paid 14 cents for it. See, it's good now. What's a stamp cost now? $49, right?
Or 50. I think it's at 50.
Isn't 50? It
Yeah.
only broke the 50-cent mark, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Nobody hardly ever buys stamps anymore. I mean, you don't need them as much.
Nope. Send your taxes in and...
You don't even have to do that. You can do that electronically.
Yeah, you can. Nope.
We like to just stick it to the IRS by just writing out a check every month.
That's not very nice.
No. We have checks that we're just trying to use up.
Just audit her.
What?
Do we have any followers that are
Once we're out of
in
checks,
IRS?
we're doing it electronically.
All right. 1998, Titanic wins 11 awards at the March 23rd Oscar ceremonies.
We should watch it tonight in commemoration. I love the Titanic.
I know you do.
So good.
I'll watch a documentary about the Titanic with you.
Those are really long, but okay.
It won't be as romantic.
I like those though.
Oh, okay.
I'm sick like that.
I thought you'd tell me no way.
No, I like that. I'm a history buff, so I like those.
25 years, you're still surprising me. 1965, on March 25th, Martin Luther King leads 25,000 protesters to Montgomery, Alabama.
No.
1955, Tennessee Williams' Cat on a Hot Tin Roof debuts March 24th on Broadway.
Yeah.
And that had a long, long run. I don't know when it finally
But
stopped,
I've
but
seen
it
the musical.
was a long run.
I like the big band song.
Yep. Finally, 1788, the Good Friday Fire destroys most of New Orleans.
And I had to look this up to understand a little bit more about this, why it was called Good Friday. Obviously, it probably happened on Good Friday. But it destroyed 856 buildings of 1,100 of the buildings that were currently in New Orleans. Part of the reason that it burned all of that was that a priest refused to allow the bells to be rung to notify the fire brigade because it was Good Friday. So the bells were supposed to be hushed, because it was Good Friday.
Then he regrets that decision.
Yeah. So the city was consumed within about 5 hours.
Wow.
Part of it was
so
that
much wood
southeast
then.
wind.
It
Yeah, a lot
caught
of wood.
fire. It just
Yeah.
blew through.
Scorched everything.
Okay, that's your week in history. Economic news. Bonds surge. Stock markets declined last week, hit by rising treasury yields and fresh worries about the coronavirus pandemic in Europe. Europe is having a hard time getting their
Controlling that,
vaccination
yeah.
program organized
Yeah.
and turned loose, and
They had to lock
suppliers
down
aren't
Paris
delivering,
again,
and
yeah.
the AstraZeneca is way behind, and it's
Yep.
just one problem after another. The
Mm-hmm.
European Union versus the UK, and who's getting theirs, and it's boy oh boy.
Yeah.
France just imposed another lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Those people have got to be COVID exhausted.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, we're exhausted here, and we've got a lot more freedoms than
I
they
got
do.
my second dose and
That's
had
right.
zero reaction. Ow. No. And Julia
Yeah.
and her mom will
We're
be going
ready.
on Monday.
On Monday morning, yeah. So good news.
Yeah.
We're excited. We like to travel. I don't want to be confined from traveling this year, the rest of this year.
If the CDC says you can't cruise unless you're vaccinated, we want to be vaccinated.
My
and
gosh,
ready.
I want to cruise.
So, yeah.
I want to go
Wanna
to
be ready.
Mexico too in May, like we have planned, without having to worry as much. I mean,
Right.
you have to be safe still, as with any viruses, but I want to go and not have to worry as much. So,
Yeah, good point.
yeah.
Let's see, last week the Federal Reserve projected the strongest growth in nearly 40 years and pledged to keep its target interest rates near zero through 2023.
This is fabulous news.
That's great news.
Fabulous news. Can they put it in writing for us?
Yeah, well, there you go.
I guess that's it, huh?
I can save this if you want.
Okay, yeah, let's save it, yeah.
Okay, Fed holds rates. This is kind of connected to that. After its policy meetings last week, Fed Chair Jerome Powell ticked off the reasons to expect 6.5% gross domestic growth in 2021. By ignoring the expected jump in inflation, the Fed held true to its new time frame and a pledge not to overreact at the first hint of rising prices and
Good.
possibly harm the labor market. So
Right.
they're not going to knee-jerk.
Knee-jerk reaction, yeah.
Which is good. Okay, millennials made up home buying's greatest share for the 8th straight year.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they topped out 2020 at 37%.
Wow, that's great.
74%.
Go millennials.
Yeah, 74% cited proximity to their employment as a shopping imperative. We'll see what the work at home movement does to that.
Yeah, I did have an article regarding that, just saying that they had surveyed 140 CEOs, and the CEOs are asking their employees, well, once you've been vaccinated, let us know. And that seems to me like they're wanting to end the work from home, at least these CEOs surveyed. And they were saying that they would wait for more than 50% of the population to be vaccinated to consider returning to the office. And that's part of the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. So,
in my opinion, it's going to come down to profitability, efficiency, productivity.
Sure.
You know, are they going to reduce their health insurance costs for their employees because they're not driving as much and they're staying home and eating better?
Right.
Not eating so much fast food, and
Right.
you know, are they productive, as productive as they would be in a work environment if they're not driving in stressful traffic to and fro, you know?
Yeah, all those things have to be weighed in the measures.
But I think that'll be the bottom line. Is it beneficial to the company to do it?
Yep.
So we'll see.
I agree.
All right, new bank rate survey finds 31% of young adults ages 18 to 31 relocated during the pandemic, compared with 16% overall. So almost doubled.
Yeah.
Reasons were varied: family, housing affordability, job flexibility, which we just touched on. But while many of the transit respondents left cities, they did not go far. Most, 60%, moved less than 30 miles away. So they went to the burbs. Less
Suburbs.
More affordable housing.
Right. That makes sense.
Mortgage rates bounced. Mortgage rates bounced higher last week and are now exactly where they were 1 year ago.
That's interesting, because we've been talking a little bit about, you know, the bond rate and things like that, and inflation. So it's really only exactly where we were a year ago.
Yeah.
So
Still historically low.
Oh yeah.
And actually, I'll go over those at the end, but they actually ticked down just a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Okay, regulatory news. Homeowners stepped up refinancing activity as interest rates marched upward in January and February. This stands to reason they were kind of looking for the bottom, and now seeing an uptick, and they're going,
They're like,
okay,
"Oh, wait,
I think we've got the
hurry.
bottom. Let's go ahead and get refied
Grab
before
that
they
rate. Yeah.
get up to 4 again." So
Yeah. Which we really don't think is going to happen this year. Not 4. I don't anyway. I think we're going to hang out
none of the gurus are predicting
Yeah.
that either. So I think we're good.
3.2-ish. Most of the
Okay,
year.
for the sake of not making this too long, we're going to very briefly touch on last month's stat report.
We'll always do that around this time of the year, is touch on the previous year's stats, basically.
Right, every
Yeah.
month we do
Month over month, year over year. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, every month we'll do it this time of the month.
it. Right.
Yeah.
Not surprising, sales are up 8.2% month over month, and the year over year comparison is up 5.2%. New inventory barely ticked up 0.1% month over month, and we have a decrease of 11.7% year over year.
Need more houses.
That's new inventory. Total inventory has a month over month decrease of 7.7%, while year over year reflects a decrease of, a drum roll, 43.8%.
Almost 50.
Yeah, we have almost
But it's
half
below.
as many homes as we did
Below
last year.
50%. Yeah. 43% less year over year.
Yep. Average new list price are up 14.1% year over year. The average sales price is up 22.3% year over year. I remember last month's was at 20.6. And the original beginning of the year prediction by the experts was we could see 20%.
Right.
We were already at 20.6, now we're inching up 22.3%.
So what that means is if you bought a home a year ago, you already have 22.3% equity.
Right.
And what it also means, if you bought a month ago, you already have 2.3% equity. So it's a good time to buy.
It's a good time to buy, yeah. Don't think of it in a reverse. I'm gonna wait until it's a buyer's market. Meaning you're gonna buy it this month and it's gonna be worth
And it's
less
gonna be
month,
less.
and then the next month it'll be worth less. You don't wanna be entering home ownership in a
down market.
So
as they say.
just keep that in mind.
Commentary.
Okay, our commentary by Tom Ruff of the Information Market. The state of our housing market is the talk of the town. With stories of multiple offers and bidding wars driving up home prices well above the listing price, February reported the highest median price, average price, and price per square foot on record. Armless reported a staggering $6,744,621.
I will put this number across the screen and so you can
Gross
see it.
dollar volume.
That is insane.
That's a lot of clams.
That's a lot of clams. Wow.
Currently 32% ahead of the record pace of last year. When March numbers are reported, these records will be broken again. And by the time June sales figures report, the current chatter will reach a roar.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big bold.
We will quote him come June or July.
Yeah, that's a full quarter out. So that's interesting that he would so boldly say that. We'll see. Rent. Oh my gosh, folks trying to find a rental property. Oh my goodness.
And we have a couple. We have a couple of people looking for rentals. So if you guys have one, let us know.
Yeah.
Families.
Well, we have one coming up available in Estancia in May.
Yeah.
4-bedroom, 3-bath, single level.
We probably have that rented out.
Possibly.
Possibly.
But at any rate, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a really tough market.
Right.
Let's see what Tom says about it.
Rents in general in Greater Phoenix have risen 21%. The highest we have ever recorded.
Almost as much as home prices, home values, yeah.
Cromford projects we would need about 7 times the current supply to get back somewhere close to normality.
Wow.
I do remember, oh my gosh, during the crash, you could find a rental like a drop of a hat. They were just page after page of them, and now most of the time,
the banks were renting them out.
Yeah, even the banks were
landlords.
They didn't want to. They had so much inventory, they were becoming landlords.
Yeah,
it was crazy. And now,
they had already taken a hit so bad that they had to become landlords to help
hang on to the property.
Hang on to the property until it appreciated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Cromford thinks we will see a large increase in the number of people sharing housing with friends and relatives.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Ivy Zellman, a national housing analyst, echoed Cromford's sentiment, saying, we estimate right now, even with households that have been consolidating as young adults have been moving back with their families, we still think we were at a deficit of roughly 900,000 units in the U.S.
Wow.
That's nationwide.
Wow.
In terms of what we need just to get back to normal in terms of single family. I don't know where those homes are going to come from.
I don't know.
And we are definitely seeing an uptick in the number of people interested in multi-gen new construction homes.
Sharing homes with family. We've done it on more than one occasion in our married life, either waiting for a new home or credit repair,
moving to a new area,
figuring stuff out. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
What do you got for interest rates?
Okay, we did see a little tick down. We were at 3.32, I believe, last week. This year, 30 years at 3.283. 15-year, 2.602, and VA is at 2.903.
Okay.
Inventory valley-wide, we did tick under 4,000 earlier in the week, but we're back up now. 4,549. Of course,
Good.
that'll probably get wiped out over the weekend, and we'll go in again under 4,000.
Am I?
Peoria sitting at 115 citywide, and Surprise 147.
Peoria number seems to keep going down and down. It seems.
Yeah, we were in the 160s and 70s for a long time, and now we're almost under 100.
Okay.
Here in the village, we have 8 homes available, a couple townhomes available, and then a couple of monstrous homes on the other end of the scale. Yeah, cluster.
Shared driveway. They don't actually have shared walls.
Right, that's right. So, Blackstone Country Club has 4 homes available. Cortabella 3. Sun City Grand has 26.
All right, go Sun City Grand.
Trilogy has 3 active homes and 3 coming soon homes.
We need to start doing Sun City West numbers because they've got a good amount of inventory. I mean, it's not great, but
yeah, they're
pretty good.
Yeah, they have quite a bit of inventory over there.
And then now in Sun City West, you range from like the 1970s to 1990s. So there's a wide variety of different homes, and some are renovated, some haven't been touched.
Yeah.
But some of them, most of them, don't have HOAs. So this is nice.
Yeah, you do still pay your rec fee, but you get a ton of, you get 7 centers over there. There's 7 golf courses.
So we'll start adding that onto our inventory.
Okay, on the closer to home on the Trilogy inventory, there is a Montes on the Kiva side, priced at $439,000.
Yep.
Engineered stone countertops and stainless steel appliances. I'll just touch on these briefly.
Okay.
There is a Libertas, 1867 square feet.
One of my favorite floor plans.
Priced at $289,000. It's on the Kiva side.
$489,000.
$489. What'd I say?
$289,000.
Oh my gosh, we'd buy
That would be like
right now.
10 years ago.
Yeah. 400. Sorry for the start there. Yeah. 489,000. Okay, on the Kiva side, plantation shutters, has a fireplace, engineered stone countertops, stainless steel, and synthetic turf in the backyard.
Nice.
And then finally, active, there's a Genova model. This is on the Mita side. It is on a wash lot. It has a pool and a spa, nice backyard retreat. That's priced at $750,000.
Nice, very nice.
Okay, we've got 3 coming. We actually have 4 because we have one that's not on this list yet. We have a new listing that I'll tell you about. On the Kiva side, we have a Flora, priced at $430,000. We have a, what model is this? 2336. That would be an Accredo on the Kiva side.
Those don't come up very often.
No, it doesn't. And that is on the golf course at $599.
Nice, okay.
And then there is, on the Kiva side, a Cadiz model. This is a 3-car garage model. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It does have a pool and a spa.
Okay.
And that is going to be priced at $649,900.
Nice.
And then finally, we are taking a new listing. It'll be a Montes. Only has 1 neighbor, nobody behind and nobody on the right side.
Nice.
Very unique courtyard, very private.
Nice big courtyard.
Yeah, nice big front courtyard, and they were able to close it off beautifully, and then very private backyard. So this is a great little home. Montes is 1682 square feet.
Yeah.
And this is going to be priced at $435,000.
Not bad at all.
Okay, that's our report for this week. Everybody have a fantastic weekend and a blessed week, and we will see you again next week. Take care.
Then. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. we go.
Here we
Oh
go.
dear. Chair slid.
You have a joke?
I do.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you right now.
No, I want to laugh. So don't tell me now.
I do propose that we exchange the joke of the day for a little known facts about Robert, little known facts about Julia. Just for a time.
I don't think people would be interested in that. It's not that exciting.
Consider it.
Some of your antics may be pretty fun, but
All right.
I'm pretty boring.
I ask you to, not at all. Hello.
all right. 2017, Australians make a banana split more than 90 meters long.
Yum.
That's 300 yards. It's 3 football fields. How many bananas does it take to lay
It
out?
sounds like a lot. It sounds like a lot. I wonder how many it did.
How did they keep the ice cream from melting when they started at 1 meter? By the time
Shifts. They laid everything else out,
maybe they had like,
and then they had the ice cream people come in all the way down.
it was an entire country that did it, so
Mhm.
maybe every Australian had a duty. They were either scoop,
Sprinkles!
Oh my gosh.
I love that commercial. And then you got the syrup and the cherries.
Chakalaka-laka-laka,
Right.
oh my gosh. All right, 2007, the first forever stamp is unveiled March 26th.
I remember that. It was a rose, I think, a flower.
I wonder what it cost. 2007 would have been what, about?
40 cents maybe?
Oh, I don't think that
35?
much. I bet it was in the 20s. 29 cents. It was 29 cents for a long time.
It was, yeah. It was a weird, everybody had these penny stamps.
Well, they didn't want to go to 30 cents. It's like, anyway, 1998, Titanic wins 11 awards at the March 23rd.
I still love that movie. Can we watch that tonight?
I cannot believe she threw that necklace in the ocean.
I love